Hey y'all, told you I was gonna be back with some more reactions to me watching The Bear season 2. And let me just say, episode 6, fishes, oh my god. The stress. The stress of this episode. Like, I could not believe how stressful this episode is. I mean, if you ever seen the Adam Sandler movie, The Uncut Gems, it has that level of energy. Like, there's never a moment where you get to just relax. It's just like, boom, from the onstart. Craziness, especially if you come from a family that, has a history of addiction, toxicity, just loudness, whatever. All those intensity that happen at Christmas time, like the act. Okay, first of all, the guest stars in this episode. Oh my god, the guest stars. It was Jamie Lee Curtis. I feel like I don't think I've ever seen Jamie Lee Curtis like this before. Like, her performance as an alcoholic, the manicness, all those things. I was just like, oh my god, she was phenomenal in this episode. And then I always say his last name wrong. John Bernethal. Sorry, I know it's your last name correctly, but Mikey. I love that we get to see more of Mikey, and we're just like, people see, good example. People just see what they want to see. When you know somebody's having a problem, addiction or whatever, like, you won't want to believe that it's happening sometimes, and you're like, no, they're just being that, but you know it's that. You know what's happening, and you're not necessarily ignoring it, but you're trying to deal with it in a non direct way, an indirect way. But it's also like, their mom clearly has addiction, mental health issues, and that's where their focus is. Their focus is mom okay? Is mom okay? And oh man, just this episode, I had to take a pause. Like, I had to pause after this episode because it was just, the stakes were freaking here. Like, it never went down. It never stopped. And the interaction between Mikey and Lee, like, I don't know about y'all, I've been in those like kind of like family dinner situation where there's just so much tension between one person and the other person at the end, and they're just like do it, and you're just like, how do you stop this thing from happening? Like, this episode, okay, first of all, this episode was directed by Christopher Storer. I have never heard of this person, but you, Christopher, I'm watching everything you direct now. Like, for real, I'm going on IMDb, looking up all your stuff, because it was phenomenal directing. Like, this episode was so freaking good, and I got like, what, 3, 7, 8, 4 more episodes left, and I'm gonna check back in with y'all. But how did you feel about, the 6th episode, Fishes, the Feast of 7 Fishes, which I did try doing that once for Christmas, and I thought it was good, but whatever. So, see y'all in maybe a couple of hours. See you next time.